We've been having thundering, but I don't know if y'all can see back there. That's cloudy back there. Looks like it might rain here soon. And then back in there. Got the weather, KAIT weather app on my phone. It said it was lightning 8.8 miles away from us. Mama Kitty's out there. She'll lay out there, and then she'll eventually walk her way back up here to eat. Babies were up here about 8 o'clock this morning when it was pretty cool out, so just go wait and see. That's my new great grandbaby right there. Y'all see her? Hey, Phoenix, welcome in. That's my new great grandbaby. Her name is Lindsay Jane Morris. So that is her name, and she is really. They took her yesterday to do a jaundice test on her, and everything turned out perfect. Thank you. Everything turned out perfect. She's. My son says she's growing like a weed. So, hey, Susie B, welcome in. If you can see the background, that's my new great grandbaby. He'll be around. I snuck this and on him. Yes, that's great grandbaby there. Oh, he found me. Oh no. He found us. Babe, look, I did the picture all by myself. Ha ha. Yes, but they're going. So, haven't seen her yet. I was going to Friday, but I had other things to do. So, rude. Hey, Teddy, the dog with passport to travel. But I'm sorry if I was rude, darling. I apologize. But y'all heard? She's a chunky babe. There we go. Hey, I figured it out, darling. Ain't that just something of me? Yeah, she's going to be a cutie. She's going to grow up. Her daddy's going to have issues with her. So, yeah, there I was. But he had his wife, my daughter-in-law had raised her a child, and this young lady and her brother, and the young lady had a daughter. She's 2 years old, 2 or 3. She's in preschool now, and she calls my son Papa Jim Jim, and they went over today, and she didn't want to leave, and her mama kind of got on to her, and that didn't sit too well with him. He didn't like that at all. Kind of cooled off here. I was hoping it'd rain. I mean, it did thunder earlier. So, but it ain't rained. It's just cooled off a little bit. So how's everybody's Sunday evening going? We just had homemade onion rings and hamburgers. Good to see you too, Miss Susie. That's good. I'll just be glad when it gets summertime. I mean, it's fall. Sorry, we're in summer. We have. We just got through, so. Hey, Teddy. Last night we had you too. Well, last night we had just hot dogs. It was just a little bit too. It was hotter last night than it is right now. So. Had to go back in. The lady at the consumer cellular said keep my phone inside, so. Okay. Cook your dinner done. Let me turn this TV off. Yeah, it does sound good. Cabbage carrot soup, it does sound really good. Yes, happy cooking to everybody. I'm done. I'm just waiting for mine to settle so I can clean my dishes. And so, my mom just left a little bit ago. She come out this morning after church and just left to go home so she can probably cook their dinner. I said, they're grown. I said, he's a grown man. He can cook for them. But she don't listen to me. Hi, Misty. Welcome in, hon. Hi, Grizzly Warrior. Welcome in. We're just chatting today. Nothing particular. Just chilling. Thank you. That's my new great grandbaby. Yep. There you go. Now y'all can see her. Yeah. They took her home Friday. They would have let her go home Thursday after I just had given birth to her. Wednesday night at 9:30, but the mom's blood pressure was elevated, so they had to keep her an extra night. Thank you, Miss Grizzly. Can't wait to see her. She weighed 7 pounds and 6 ounces, I think is what my son said, so. I guess Phoenix, do you live in Arizona? Yeah, considering my son weighed 6 pounds and 6 ounces, and my daughter weighed 6'9". She was little, like her, but she weighed more than my son did. So, and now they ain't so little. My mom asked me earlier, how old will Brianna? That's the oldest granddaughter. I said, she'll be 20. Oh, okay. Dolly, well, welcome in anyway. Wow, Miss Susie, I don't know how much of it I'd hate to know. You know, I was a chunky baby, so probably. Oh, your name is fine. Well, it took 2 nurses to hold you. That's so funny, Miss Susie. Everybody sub to each other and make this community grow with each one. Oh, wow. That is huge. But you turned out to be a beautiful lady, Miss Susie. You was never really a baby. Don't sound like it, but you turned out to be a beautiful lady. Yep. You're welcome. Babe, are you posting everybody's links? Yes, honey. Well, I asked, would you please do it for me? You're so mean. Yeah, I know he has. I didn't post for him this morning because I was busy making waffles for us for breakfast. So yeah, he's gonna get a spanking here after a while. I'm gonna spank him and beat him up. Not beat him up, but I'm gonna whoop him. Yeah, I got a miniature waffle maker, miniature pancake maker, donut maker, two donut makers. No, one donut maker. No, two. A waffle stick maker and a muffin maker. So, I sure do. That's what I wanted. So, and I'm watching Mad Diaries or something, but Medea in it. Yeah, you got one sandwich maker. Me. Ha ha ha. Not funny, dear. So, I don't think that's funny. There, took it off with the baby because it started acting up. Ooh, the hurricane weekend down to category 3. It can come back here if it wants. I don't care. Just sitting in my old lady chair, rocking myself. I moved our couch over there, and there's my chocolate up there, and there she is over there on the wall. That's her and Jacqueline in the picture with sisters. Then I put all my yarn over here and makes it better. So, Raymond's Dragons. Yep. And I just finished. Where'd it go? I just finished making this today. He wanted a basketball coaster, so that's what he's getting. And then we're going to make these. Hello, Eagle Nick. Nick, welcome in. Then I'm going to make these. Let me get where it shows the picture. Placemats. And his is going to be, have Kentucky Wildcats on it. And then mine's going to say Texas Longhorn. And I'm making football coasters. You did too. He's being mean today, y'all. Just being ugly. Well, I told him that's what I'd put on it, but he's all right, though. It'll work. I mean, I ain't putting fall things on it because I ain't ready for fall yet. I mean, but football's about around the corner, so. I could put Dallas Cowboys on it, but I don't know yet. I ain't made up my mind. What I want to put on yet. But I did just finish. Oh, let me get up. Yeah. I did finish this the other day. It's got little beads on it. Let me turn it that way. And then y'all seen the clocks. And then the little baskets over there, so. And there's my chocolate and Jacqueline right there. Yeah. Miss Susie, I try to be. My aunt, before she passed away, taught my mama how to do it. And my mama showed me how to do it. I've been doing it ever since. Yeah. Thank you, Eagle Nat. Much respect to you too, hon. Thank you for coming in. Been watching some of your lives on YouTube. I watched one the other day. Yeah. No, I had to teach myself how to cook. I was 13 when I started cooking. And I was watching something on YouTube the other day, and this cop got these guys out of the car for no reason. They didn't do anything. They just started wailing on him, and he asked for it. You know, he didn't have no business. They didn't do nothing that I know of, what I seen of it. But they do the time. You know, if you're going to do the crime, do the time, you know. That's the way I look at it. And they beat that cop up. So, I'm not worried about the Russian crap. I don't like Russian. Oh no, I don't guess I've heard of her. I had to go watch it here at the wall. When we first come to Arkansas, we were over at my mom's house. My sister, before she had her stroke, she had went to Texas, and I didn't know she had warrants for her arrest. And every time Raymond and I would go into Cave City, the cops would follow us. They followed us all the way to my mom's house. I just get out of the car and he says, Mom, he's like, Holly? My mom's like, that's not Holly. And he's like, I need to see your ID. So I went in to get my ID, and when I turned around, he was right there at the car door. And let me tell you, it freaked me out. I said, here's my ID. And so I didn't tell him, no different. And then Raymond was driving my mom's truck one day. They pulled us over and said we had a brake light out. Well, it's not true. Yeah, I almost got arrested for no reason. You too. Thank you for stepping in, Eagle Nick. Yeah. You know, they could have tried to take me to jail for mistaking of identity, but, you know, I had my ID right there, and I showed him that I wasn't Holly. And then they're like, well, this is a picture we have of her. I said, do I look like her? I said, nothing like her. You know what I mean? Yeah, we look alike because we're sisters, but I'm not her. And the picture they had of her was an old picture. And I'm like, y'all don't, And then, I want to say last year, there was an elderly man. They harassed him too. And now they got a sign out that says, film the police. He did have one that said, F the police. I'm like, I agree. But now they got one out that says, film the police. Hi, Bridezilla, welcome in. Haven't seen you in a while. But I had to start coming in because because it's still hot outside and my phone was getting hot, so I came back in the house. So I didn't want it to get hot on me. They told me I could do it in a cool place, and my house is the only cool place I know, so. Hi, Rubberneck. Welcome in. I saw your little short with the bumblebee. That was cute. Oh, I know what that is. That's a diary of a mad black woman. Thank you. Oh, those there are not mine. Those are Raymond's. All of mine are the angels over there, of course. And then all of those up there are ours. All of our nativity scenes. So, and all the pictures in here are of, yep, they're ours. Sorry, babe. Yeah, he bought all of them from this lady for, not really for sure how much he gave for them, but yeah, he did. And he's got an egg to it too that I bought off of Timu. I don't know where it's at. But the picture up top there is my nanny and papa. It's my mama and granddaddy. That's my daddy and mama there. So, and our dogs and my granddaughter. Yeah, we have across there. We have got them spaced out everywhere. Them's all my grandkids there. Well, my two kids in the middle. The rest of them are my grandkids. Oh, you got the dragon egg? Okay. Thank you. And then I saved the best for last. And that's me when I was, I don't know. That's my baby picture. That's my mom and dad with some of their grandkids. Yeah. So that's my daughter and my son. So yeah, my granddaughter will be 20 years old in January, and she's got a good car. Hey, if you have 2 or more pets, you won $200. Please. You have to be 18 or older to get in this chat, and no drama. And up there in that box up there on top of the clock is where our chocolate stays. Because we passed her away. She passed away. And it's sad. Yeah, but dear, please take care of this child, this kid. Thank you. Come on here and tell me I win $200 by a pet. Whatever. Damn foreign countries. You should have. Thank you, dear. That's what everybody's got the rich for, is to use it for people like that. So, yep, next time you shall. Yeah, there are a lot of jokes on here, and there's a lot of good people, but there's also a lot of haters. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that word. Nope, got nothing better to do. And in this bag is nothing but nicotine vape pens. I don't even smoke them. So, yeah, it's true. They have nothing better to do. Yep. And I made this here too. It's got all these little signs with it. Thank you, Misty. Raymond says I might have about at least $2,000 worth here, but I don't know. I haven't paid no mind to it yet. Well, hi, Tasty Peanut. You snuck in here. I didn't see you. Sorry. Thank you. I tried to get Raymond to do it, but... Well, hi, Norm. We're having a great day. How are you? And there's another cross that I made, and it's got 3 more of those, and they say hope, peace, and rejoice on them. So, thank you. This is what keeps my anxiety down right here, is doing that. It really does. So. Oh. Yep. We just sit here and do like we just sit at home. Like I said, my mom left earlier, so have nothing. Yeah, that crystal ball is really heavy. I'm not even for sure where he got that from. at I think he found it in the trash. Yard sale. Okay, my bad. Yeah, he got it out of a yard sale. Thought he got it out of a trash, but I guess not. But and it was, most of our stuff's outside in totes right now because we have no room to put any of the rest of our angels. So we just had dinner about 30 minutes ago. It was good. I buy too much? No, I don't. I buy too much of that. That's the only thing I buy too much of. Or clothes when I go to the Goodwill store on Sundays. That's where we got that grandfather clock at for $1 at the Goodwill store. Sounds yummy. And that clock up, that cross up there was given to us, so. It's just been too hot to cook out here lately. Like I said, it looked like it was going to rain and thundered, but didn't do nothing. So. So sweaters and blankets. I'm not going. I got blankets. I get my mama to do that stuff. She crochets. I don't. She does all the crocheting. I don't. I just do this stuff here. Yeah. Before we know it, winter will be here. That picture right there I made on without even looking. It wasn't even in a book. I just made it on my own. What am I going to do with the yarn? Put it in this stuff. In plastic canvas. I made a basketball. Got it done. Made it in a day. And then I made that clock there. Those two baskets. There's a basket behind that I made. Like I said, I made that stuff there. And that's all my material that I use right there. And then I'll make things out of these books. No, I haven't tried anything. I've been wanting to, but thought about just selling them from out of our house, but I don't know. I haven't sold anything yet. Haven't even tried. But I know if my mom shows anybody this, they'll want them. So, but I gotta make the little holder he goes in. It's got a basketball goal behind it. So, but I've also made a cross and it's in the bedroom. I'm not going back in there. That's where Raymond's at. So, I mean, I would, but it's okay. But then I bought a sewing machine and haven't even used it yet. Yeah, but some of them can be very difficult to cut out. But you just have to have the patience to do it and be able to do it. That's what this book, this is what I'm doing now. Let me see it back over here. This one has basketballs, everything in it. So, yeah, it would be really, it's got basketball, Amish tulips, um, home baseball, 10 pins, summer moon, hole in one, sewing basket, and football, cozy quilts, peekaboo, and 8 ball, and sailing along. So, you know, then I've got one that's nothing but several books up there that's nothing but Christmas that, I've thought about, I could make and probably sell. So, but I haven't. Most of it I just leave here, make up, put up on our tree and decorate our house for Christmas. I made that eagle in the USA sign for 4th of July. I don't know where the other one went to. And then I've got, because I bought the wreath from, yeah, I have given it out for, giving it to people. I made my daughter-in-law some canisters for Christmas one time, and they didn't. Yeah, handmaids are the best. And then kids and dogs just destroyed them, so I said, no more. Well, baby, I bought a sign for Mother's Day one year, and she got it hung up on her wall, so she can't do it. She does those diamond paintings. Let me show you. Oh. She made those out of that diamond painting, done it for my, didn't even tell me that she was making them. She's all there for somebody else. They were from her birthday, so. And that's me and my daughter there. But yeah, she does that. She made a one for her church, and then making another one for her church. So let me take a look. She's doing the Last Supper. Thank you. She's doing the Last Supper for the church, and then she done one of a cross for her church. So she's doing really good with it. Because she had shoulder surgery 2 years ago, so it's been hard on her. But now she's taking care of my sister because she's had 2 strokes. The last one did. Really? Do you sell them? Well, you're just going to have to post it on YouTube, Rubberneck, so we can see them. Oh. Like I said, this keeps my mind occupied and everything. I made a little sewing kit over there. Well, it's not a sewing kit, it's a sewing basket. I got to finish all that stuff, too, so. Really, I'd have to go look them up and see then. Nice. Now, before my sister had a stroke, she would make neck bracelet and stuff like that, but she can't do none of it now because she's had a stroke. So, yep, she had her major stroke in December and spent Christmas in the hospital. So, and it was horrible. I mean, we almost lost her, but the good Lord wasn't done with her yet. So, you're welcome, hon. You want one what, honey? Oh, cool. Yeah, he wants a rose clip now. Okay. Letting y'all watch TV with me. I know it's funny. Thank you, Rubberneck. Yep. That would be awesome, babe. Okay. You can connect with him and he'll give it to you. Thank you. He really appreciate it. He'll use it. Yep, y'all will figure it out. Let's see what the weather's like outside now. Sure the mama cat's back out. No, she ain't outside yet. Babe, Rubberneck's talking to you. Is your email posted on your channel? Phew. Got one back out here again. Yeah, we'll figure it out. My flowers are just blooming along. And the little bitty ones down there was seeds. The cat broke the deal off, and they all spilled down there. And this one just bloomed out. Right. Nope, don't want that to happen. Oh, no, she's up there. So, well, I guess I'm going to get off of here and go in here and relax before I have to nurse the rest of them. The bell peppers just won't even die. They just keep coming back. The hummingbird's right there, and nothing's got it yet. So, kitty cats, like I said, was up this morning. Mama was up here. I guess she left. Yes, we are blessed. You're welcome. Thanks for coming in. I enjoy speaking to everybody and just don't like trolls. Thanks for coming in, Teddy, the dog with passport to travel. I appreciate it. Thank you, Rubberneck. Yes, he inspires everybody. He does inspire. All right, see you later, Rubberneck. Thank you for coming in. Thanks to everybody else for coming in. We love each and every one of you. I appreciate it. Have a blessed of your evening and a blessed week. Talk to y'all later.